Hi everybody, welcome back. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Demetra and today we are going to be doing a foundation review, and I'm super excited for this one because it is the Urban Decay All-Nighter Foundation. This is brand new. I picked it up online from Sephora's website and I got the shade 3.0. I am not sure if this is going to be a match for my skin because I wasn't able to swatch it in person, but I did the best I could and I will try and make this bad boy work. So some of the claims for this foundation are that it is full coverage and that there is an intense amount of pigment, so that a little bit will go a long way. It's supposed to have a matte finish that is going to last all night long and your makeup won't budge. Let's talk a little bit about the packaging. The packaging, Urban Decay always has good packaging. It's a pretty light tube. It looks like this. And it is a pump. Yay for pumps. I love that it has a pump for its bottle. It keeps everything so much more sanitary this way, and I think one pump is really all you're gonna need of this product, and if we need a little bit more, we can add as necessary. Just a quick reminder for everyone who's new to my channel, I do have oily skin and I have acneic skin, so that's why I'm so interested in trying this, because it is a matte foundation and it's supposed to be full coverage. So I'm gonna see how well it's gonna cover up all of my redness and my acne and how matte it is gonna stay throughout the day. Let's dive right in there and try out the foundation. I did cleanse my skin and I toned it. Now I'm just gonna take a little bit of my eye cream and I'm going to work this into my under eye area. Next, I'm going to go in with my moisturizer. I'm going to be using the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream Moisturizer. I recently purchased this from Ulta and I am so excited and happy that I did because I am loving it. So I'm going to take a little bit of that and work it into my face. Now that the moisturizer has had a chance to absorb into my skin, I'm gonna go in with my Pore Vanishing Stick from Estee Lauder's Estee Edit. Just gonna quickly work that into my skin. And of course, I've gotta go in with my Guerlain L'Or Parure Gold primer as well. I love this stuff so much. I just had a facial yesterday, which is why my skin is a little more stressed than what it normally is. I've broken out quite a bit along my jawline here, and around my nose area I have quite a bit of redness. So that's why I thought this was the perfect time to go in and try this particular foundation. Now that I have applied all of my moisturizers and my primers onto my face, I am ready to go in with the foundation. I am just going to take a single pump first, and I am going to start applying it using a damp beauty blender. I'm going to dab it all over my face. Take some for my forehead. Wow. Okay, and now that I look certifiably crazy, I'm going to begin the blending process. I think this shade might be a little bit light for me right now, but I will make it work. I do have a little bit of color right now from the sun, but I think this particular shade is going to work great for the winter. So this is one layer of foundation and it seems to have covered up quite a bit of my redness and several of my blemishes, except for the ones that are on my jawline here, and that's because they are a little bit raised. And there is quite a bit of texture down here. So I didn't expect it to completely mask everything down here. So I am going to go in with a second layer, even though it says that you don't necessarily need to build this coverage up, but I will, just because I know I need a little more coverage. But it does look pretty good for one layer. The consistency of this foundation is a little bit runnier than what I would have expected for a full coverage matte foundation, but it does do a great job of covering up anything you wanted to cover up on your face. So I'm just going in now with a little bit more around my jawline to see if I can get maximum coverage. I have to give this foundation quite a bit of credit for being able to cover a large surface, one that was very red and textured, with just one pump. I did go in with about half a pump to just cover up the bottom half of my face, especially my jawline, which was a lot more red and irritated. There is quite a bit of texture on my skin right now, so it obviously didn't do much for texture, but it has given me a really great amount of coverage so far. It was also quite easy to blend out. With a lot of matte foundations, you have to work very quickly because they do dry quite rapidly. But I guess with the runnier texture of this foundation, it gave you ample time to go in, blend it out, make sure you have it in all the right places, and then it would dry down. So right now, that's exactly what I'm doing, is waiting for the foundation to dry down to a matte finish, and then I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face, and I will be right back. And of course, in YouTube land, that means I will be back in just a second. And I'm back. See, I told you that would just be a second. I now have the rest of my face on. I applied some powder, a little bit of lipstick, very light on eyeshadow, some mascara, blush, bronzer, and I was basically out the door. I kept it really simple today in terms of a look because I don't have that much going on. I'm just kind of hanging around the house and catching up on a little bit of work. But I will take you with me throughout my day, and I will do a couple of check-ins so you can see how a foundation is lasting. But a couple of initial thoughts. I did find that this foundation settled into some of my fine lines, especially around my mouth, my little smile lines here. The foundation did settle there, and it did settle in a little bit underneath my eyes. And I didn't put any concealer on. I just went with the foundation all the way up to my lower lash line. Maybe it's not the best thing to do, but I did notice that it settled into some of my fine lines there. What I did like about it though was the amount of even coverage that it gave me. And we'll see if it stays matte all day long. So I'll check in with you guys in just a little bit. Here is a little bit more of a close-up so you can see how the foundation is looking. And for all of my glasses wearers, I will let you know how this holds up on the bridge of my nose. Hey guys, so this is my first check-in. I honestly haven't really done that much today. It's been a really chill day, just been doing some housework, getting some work done, and trying out this foundation really. So as you can see, I'm just in my backyard taking a little bit of a break, but let's dive into the foundation. So right now, I should probably zoom you in a little bit. So especially for all my glasses wearers, look at that. The foundation, I feel like it's just sitting on top of my skin, like it wasn't going in any further. I also feel like it just settled into fine lines, so I'm not terribly happy with it right now. And some people might think I'm saying something that's sacrilege, but it's just not working for me right now. We'll see how the rest of the day goes, and I'm gonna blot and maybe do a couple of touch-ups. Yeah, I guess that's it. I'm also quite oily, especially around my T-zone area. I'm definitely oily. I'm also a little bit oily and slick on my cheeks, but I guess it is what it is right now. We'll see in a little bit. Hey guys, this is my final check-in. I know I only did one other check-in, but honestly, I really do not like this foundation. At least the way it's been wearing on me today. It sits on top of my skin rather than sort of penetrating and looking like skin. I feel like it's transferred so much. It's been oily on me. It hasn't been matte. And underneath my glasses, there was so much shifting of product. I couldn't believe it. Even my drugstore foundations don't do that. Honestly, I haven't been that impressed with this foundation. I will try it out a couple more times using a few other methods, maybe less product, maybe when my skin is a little bit clearer, but Honestly, if I can't wear this on my worst days, then I don't know what the point of foundation is. Overall, if you have oily skin or you are acne prone or you have textured skin, this probably won't work well for you. It didn't for me, but it's always worth trying because everybody's skin will act differently to different products. So it's worth getting a sample from Sephora. I wouldn't splurge on buying the whole tube right away. Get a sample first, try it out, and if you feel like you like it, then go ahead and purchase it. But I'd say if you're oily skinned, acne prone, or have textured skin, I'd probably pass on this. There are better foundations out there that will give you better coverage and will also flatter your skin a little bit more, actually make your skin look like skin. I wish I had something a little more positive to say, but unfortunately it is what it is. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys found the review helpful. Let me know in the comment section below if you've had other experiences with this foundation or if you have other recommendations as to how to apply this particular product. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.